Let's talk about being mindful. Let's try to understand what that actually is. After all my years in practice, I'm still intrigued by what it is. What is it essentially to be mindful? With that in mind, I go back to an old Zen story about a teacher standing up on a hill, a master. And a person walking along the road, seeing the master, climbs up the hill and says, "Master, please tell me, what is it to become wise? How do I become wise?" With great intensity, the master roars, "Attention! Attention!" Confused, the speaker asks again, "Please explain, what do you mean?" But the master would only roar, "Attention! Attention!" Like all stories, all these Buddhist stories, there are many layers to them. And different layers come up at different times, so here's my current take on it. One way to think about these two words, is that they're a teaching that instructs us to attend to how we attend. If you follow that instruction, you see that our ordinary everyday attention is not that at all. What it does, this ordinary attention, is to move from one object, one thought, to another. It's brief, it's rushed, and too superficial. And it comes with emotional reactions. Could be thoughts in the mind or feelings in the body. And that in itself, those emotional reactions, cloud the mind. Mostly we focus on objects. Another person, a mountain, a flower, golden ring. These objects are out there, outside of us. And it's a very narrow range of awareness that we have. It's as though we're looking through a keyhole. Everything is out there. A friend, a colleague, the moon, the dollar bill. And then we discriminate and judge between those things. This apple is good, that person is not good. I am good, I am not good. Fills our life. Indeed, we also think that happiness itself is out there, in the people, places, and things that we know in the world. That's the basis of a lot of suffering, which is exactly what the Buddha pointed out. What we don't understand is that the only way we can make contact with that outside is through the inside, through seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, feelings in the body, and thoughts in the mind. Everything we know is filtered through the senses. It all takes place within us. So what we do with the information that comes into us is very important. It really leads either to happiness or suffering. A major issue in our life, and it means that we should be looking inside to see how do we interpret the outside. In our practice of mindfulness, we focus on the immediate experience, the present moment. Why do we do that? Because it gives us the most intimate information that we could have. If you've meditated, you probably have a sense of that. It's paying attention to how we sit, how we walk, all in the moment. And how we think and how those thoughts stand in the way, stand between us and experience. Literally, they obliterate what's going on outside of us. I'm sure you probably have had the experience like I have of being in a train and missing my stop, or being in a car and missing the street that I want to go down because the mind was too busy. So it's very important to learn how to keep the concentration focused on the present moment. There's a lot to learn from it. Being mindful in that way, we can watch experience, the moon on the water or an approaching storm, closely and allow it to come towards us. Be open to it. Be relaxed enough so it comes towards us. It comes towards us as a first experience before words come in and tell us what the experience is. Being mindful is a practice about paying attention to your attention.